Fake news. Fake news is produced and spread every day through social media outlets and newspapers and news stations and networks. It spreads like wildfire and it can be harmful. And in my paper, I write on how I believe that people need to become more educated on what fake news is, how to spot it, and where it is produced. And certain websites that produce the most satire of fake news flood the internet with fraudulent stories, images, and videos each day. According to an article by USA Today, 2 in 3 adults, which is 63%, say that fabricated news stories cause a great deal of confusion. So, with that, that's 63% of humans believe fake news and are confused by fake news. And that's a big problem because that can become more and more of an issue and cause more people to believe it. Empire News is one of the biggest satire fake news websites. An article that I saw was about super bacteria. What it said was basically if you wash your hands in a public place, you're going to get a super bacteria that could kill you and eat away at you. When I saw this article, I immediately knew that there was something up. So I went to CNN, Fox, or MSNBC, and I was not able to find anything. So that was a prime example of fake news to me. It just shows how easy it is spread and how often it's out there and how many people can easily see it through social media outlets. Um, Another fake news outlet that I picked was The Onion, which is known as one of the most satirical fake news websites. They produce articles daily, and their articles kind of portray or represent events that may have happened in the world or did, and they put their own twist on it, which makes it more dramatic, or they put a lie and a twist, which makes people become more interested in the article and want to read it more and believe it. And what that does is just starts the spread of fake news more and more. Some of the articles that are posted, they just twist people's words around to make it more meaningful to others and intense than the real credible stories. CBS did state this as being one of the most satire news sites on the internet, but records and data shows that international and national audiences continue to be fooled by thinking the material is real and credible. So that's another problem. Like Empire News, it just spreads more and more to other outlets, other people, and that can become a problem because it could hurt others. It can hurt the credibility of news sites and journalists if they don't become aware of it or they share it. Um, One of the articles on The Onion was talking about Bill Clinton at the time with 22-year-old intern Monica Lewinsky. It says that Bill Clinton would still do what he did today if he knew what he knows now. That was just another prime example of fake news. Although he hasn't apologized, this still hurts people's reputations. It's believable news, but not many people further their knowledge by research to credible websites such as MSNBC, CBS, Fox, CNN, all of those. When doing research, I found an article published by Educational Leadership that fake news has been around forever and people knew it was satire, but as time has gone on, fake news has become a bigger and better thing and it has evolved into more of an issue because social media is easy to spread things. There are projects currently going on, such as New Literacy, which helps students decipher what fake news is and what's credible, what's not credible. And the difference between fake news is between the issue is bias and fake news. So those are two different things, and people often don't know the difference. So without fact checking sources and doing your research, fake news can continue to be spread all over and cause issues to others on social media, the internet, the newspaper, and all over the world today.